Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Blue Ridge Silverhound. I'm your host, Sean, for today. And today we're going to talk about a fabled coin. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think I freaking finally found it. Yes, the 1975 No S dime is firmly in my grasp. You saw the thumbnail. Here's another picture of the coin, as you can see right there. Stunningly beautiful. And yeah, it's backwards, I guess. All right, but you can see 1975, no mint mark on there. So this is the one, right? This is the one that sells for over $400,000. All right, so I could say, yeah, drinks are on me, baby. I guess so. So I'll meet a lot of you on Miami Beach, and then we could do our own thing. So yeah, I mean, yeah, there's the proof, right? That's got to be the coin. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you that there's a lot more to it? All right, this is rather a common misconception in numismatics. Okay, people are very blinded and very intrigued by what we call the high-end rarities of today. All right, the 1975 No S dime is bar none the most valuable missing mint mark coin in U.S. coinage history, bar none, with an expected value of well over $400,000. It's the kind of coin that dreams are made of. All right, so we're here on eBay, and people do know about this unusual variety, or whatever you want. It might be an error. Obviously, the mint mark was inadvertently left off of the working dies for this particular coin, but as you can see, there's a few listings on here. Rare 1975 Roosevelt dime No S. Now, I mean, if it is really that rarity, why is it $10? If we look at the coin up close, I mean, you know, sure enough, there's no mint mark, so that's got to be the coin, right? Well, again, there's a lot more to it, ladies and gentlemen. No bids, so obviously no one is, kind of playing into that at all. But here's another one here at 10 cents. I mean, that's a bargain, right? Another 75, 1975 S Roosevelt dime, gem proof. Of course, that one does have a mint mark on there. There's a 3-coin set. And here's a few more right here. 1975 NGC AU53 No S for $1,000. Wow. That's still a lot of money. I mean, it's not $300,000 a lot, but yeah, as you can see, 1975, no mint mark at all on the coin. And finally, this last one, this doozy right here. 1975 PCGS Mint State 64 full bands. I mean, that's gorgeous, gorgeous grade. $150,000 is the asking price on this with 17 watchers. Like, I don't think any of them are really buyers. They just want to see if the coin sells. $150,000 can cure 99 problems and then some. All right. Money is definitely not going to be one of those problems. As far as sold listings, is there anything in sold listings where people are kind of like, I think I have a No S dime? I really don't see anything that's kind of like, yeah, I don't see anything there. Someone had sold a really, really circulated 1975. It does have no apparent mint mark on there for $300. Which, if it's the rarity, seems like a screaming deal, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? But I'm kind of giving you guys a little bit of a hint as to what's going on here. Of course, we've seen a few of these proof coins, and that's going to be the kind of like the main focal point of identifying a No S 1975 Roosevelt dime. All right, enter in PCGS. We are actually in the price guide section of this website. And as you can see, I mean, this is a legit thing. 1975, 10 cents, No S. But here, ladies and gentlemen, is the key word. Proof. That's right, a proof coin. So this could only be found in a proof set. So if we come in a little bit closer, see, the mirrored fields and the just a little bit of frosty devices on there. This one is definitely a proof strike coin. But there, that's where the S is supposed to be, right above the date and to the right slightly. On the reverse, nothing of note other than the fact that the reverse of this coin looks a whole heck of a lot better than the obverse in terms of its cameo contrast. With all that being said, it did grade out a PCGS Proof 68. That is indeed the coin, ladies and gentlemen, that has sold a few times on the open market as recently as 2019. We'll explore that here in a second. There is a second example, of course, graded Proof 66 as well. So, what are the pops looking for like? Well, as of this point in time, there are only 2 examples graded by PCGS. There are none graded by NGC. There's that one sole single Proof 68. Excuse me, it's not mid-state, it's a Proof 68. And then we have one other example right here that is indeed the highest top pop grade at only one example in a 68. All right, so there are only 2 known examples of this coin. Now, as you can see here on the right side, it's maybe a little bit clipped off, but let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Of course, we still got our prized possession right here. Our, apparently, this is a $400,000 coin, right? Because that's what everybody else thinks. So right here, Heritage Auctions had sold that Proof 68 example for $456,000. 8 years prior, August of 2011, Stax Bowers sold that same singular coin for $349,000. As you can see, pretty nice profit in between there. I think the person ended up probably walking away with 70, 75K in their pocket. I'd say that's a pretty good flip, but we do live in extraordinary times, all right? In the coin market, a lot of coins have enhanced in value a good deal. We've seen price bumps by about 20% on average. So if you can imagine, I'm sure this one will probably meet this very number right here, $525,000 for this example if it did hit the market again, all right? Because this is like a rarity. It's one of those coins. Of course, it's in Q. David Bauer's top 100 most incredible modern coins to look for out there today. With only 2 examples, no. This also begs the question, where exactly do you find it, number 1? Number 2, how many more do we expect to find out there in the world today? Keeping in mind probably about 50% of all of the proof sets from 1975. It's the 1975 proof set, ladies and gentlemen, where you'll find this. We'll actually go back into eBay and I'll show you what that set looks like. So about 50, maybe 60% of all the known 1975 proof sets have been searched through. Okay, so, you know, realistically, if we say 60%, maybe 2/3 of the entire population of this proof set was looked through for this coin, there are 2 examples that have been found out of the 60% leftover population of these sets that are on the secondary market. So that leaves the other 1/3 of the entire run. I would expect there will be at least one more example of this 1975 No S dime out there to be found in some capacity. All right, so that's what that looks like. 2 tremendous sales, but keep in mind that coin today in 2021 valuations is worth about 20% more. Quite a bit more money in that market. All right, so if we went back here and instead of keeping this No S dime descriptor up here for the search, we're going to do proof set. Type that in there and we're going to take a look at what these proof sets look like because they're a little bit different. They're not like your average bear. Of course, again, this is kind of like a unique year. The U.S. Mint was prepping their bicentennial coinage at that point. They did not produce a 1975 Washington quarter. If you guys are not aware of that, now you do know. I always like to trick people with that. But you're going to look for specifically the 1975S proof set. And there is actually a 1976 proof set as well, where there is a dated nickel, penny, and dime that is also 1976. However, this set right here has the 75 dime, penny, and nickel, and then 76 bicentennial, half dollar, Ike dollar, of course the famous Drummer Boy reverse quarter. All right, so this is the set, 1975. That's going to be what you're going to look for. You're not going to look at the 76. You're not going to look at the 74 proof set, but the 75. And of course, it's that dime. That's going to be the major coin you're going to look for in this particular date. And yeah, there's got to be at least one more out there. If we are looking and examining survival rates of the entire proof set population for 1975, I would venture to guess that there is going to be at least one more out there. So, again, it's kind of like a long shot. This is truly like a lottery odds kind of discovery scenario that we're talking about here. If you did find one, let's say you got lucky and you did find one, first course of action, send it off to PCGS. This coin has to be graded. If you want to consign it with an auction, a big auction house like Heritage, Stack's Bowers, even Great Collections will take this consignment. You should probably talk to a director or someone at that highest level, and they might be able to send it off to grading. But it has to be the coin from the proof set. As a matter of fact, don't break it out of the proof set at all. Send the whole proof set to your consigner of choice, and you will be in good shape. Now, this all seems like a far-fetched idea, right? But, you know, some crazy things do happen out there. We all can come across these coins, you know, at kind of the most surprising it's a opportunity that comes up when you least expect it. And then when you do find it, it's going to surprise the heck out of you. Much like the last few people that had found the 69S DDO Lincoln cent. There's been actually a number of them. We actually interviewed someone that found one in a collection of coins under their bed on our live coin Q&A channel, which, by the way, we are back on live tonight at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. Go ahead, check us out on that channel. We would love to have all of your support as we continue to grow the live coin Q&A brand. But we are a panel of experts. I will be there myself to talk about your coin questions. Of course, if you have those questions, you got some pictures you want to send us, go ahead and send them to info@livecoinqa.com. And that'll help us, you know, reach out to you, communicate with you with what you have, and then we go from there. If it's something that looks like it's worthy of our video or our live stream tonight, we will throw it in. You know, and too much education and information is not a bad thing out there. So, pretty cool. All right, 1975, no S dime. Of course, the biggest, most valuable coin in today's U.S. coin space. So definitely keep an eye out. If you know of anybody that has these sets, it's always worth a shot just to look at them, because I firmly, again, believe that there is at least one more. Example, the U.S. Mint caught this one extremely early, and that will make the overall populations tiny, like less than 5 examples known extant of this coin. And again, it's a must grade. Keep it in the holder, the set, and send it off to the graders the way it is. And that's how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to go ahead and do it. I'm your host, Sean, with Blue Ridge Silverhound. As always, ladies and gentlemen, it sure was a pleasure. Yeah, you know, sorry, maybe a different time or a different place, you know, we'll find a coin worth $400,000, and I will be sure to treat you guys with all sorts of great gifts and coins and, you know, a round of drinks for the house, because I would do that. But unfortunately, back to top ramen and 2-day-old coffee. And that's it. That's going to do it. Coinaholics, we are discovery together. You guys take care. Happy hunting. And I will see you on the next coin video. Take care.